This is Roots to Boots, a series where we sit down with footballers to understand the journey behind their career and the human behind the player. In this episode, I'm joined by none other than the midfield tank, Roland Borges. His story is not about being the most talented kid in the room. He'll be the first to tell you that.
I wasn't that good. So the only option remains is to work hard.
For him, it was about showing up every day, working harder than everyone else in the room, and slowly earning his place.
Keeper. I played my first match as a goalkeeper.
From school football in Goa to playing for multiple ISL clubs and even representing India. We rollin'. We rollin' with rollin'. This episode is as much about football as it is about patience, resilience, and staying grounded through success and failure. Alright, good morning everyone. We're on a beautiful beach in Goa with Roland Borges.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your time. Excited to learn more about your story. I've been a Mumbai City fan for so long. I've watched you play from the stands, chanted, shouted, screamed my lungs out for you. And now I get to talk to you. This is a pleasure for me.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Same here.
We'll start with your earliest memories.
Yeah.
So, how did you get introduced to football? When did you first see it? Did you first hear about it, play it? Did you look at a football? How was that introduction?
See, being born and brought up in Goa, there is only one thing, football. So as a kid, I used to go to school, come back, play. That was my almost daily routine. School, play. Maybe sometimes when I had exams and all, maybe less, but most of the time, school, football. So that was my thing.
Got it. And then did you play for the school team?
Yeah,
college team?
of course.
So how did you get into playing like tournaments, local, school? How was that?
So as a kid, I used to play in the field with my friends. So then I went for a trial with Franca. And before that also, there was trial in schools for the school team. So I went there, I got selected. Then I went for a trial of under 14 for Franca. So I got selected over there. And then, I played for both school and under 14s.
Were you this good since the beginning? Did you know?
No, I was not good. When I see the young kids nowadays, they are far better what I was back then. But what made sure was I don't give up. I worked really hard because I knew I wasn't that good. So the only option remains is to work hard. So that is what I did.
Talent beats hard work.
Of course.
When did you realize that you could make a career out of football? You said you played for fun or you were not that good. So what is that turning point? How did you convince your parents? What was it like when you decided, मुझे अभी बस फुटबॉल खेलना है जिंदगी भर?
जब स्टार्ट किया था तब तो पेरेंट्स भी उतने कुछ नहीं थे क्योंकि तब ISL नहीं था, आई लीग ही था और उतना फुटबॉल में करियर कोई बना नहीं सकता था. But then slowly I joined Sporting Club de Goa, फिर Goa League. I played for them in Goa League, then I League. So every year progression starts. So then I thought that okay, I can do it. So then slowly और मेहनत करते रह गया और फिर then I made it.
What was your age when you first signed with Sporting Club?
Yeah. I think it was 17 or yeah.
So you were still quite young, signing for a professional club. What, in your head, what were your goals तभी? मतलब अभी, because it's serious, right? You're playing for a professional club, so it's serious. What, in your head, what were your goals? कि एक दिन मुझे ये करना है.
When I signed, my first aim was, I'm here, I want to stay here. That was my first thing. Then the second thing was, now I'm here, I want to play as maximum minutes as I can. So that was my mentality when I started getting in starting 11. Then the targets changed. Then I wanted to play regularly. Then I wanted to be a part of the national team. So my targets change always, so that I could work more harder and harder and harder.
So I can sense that you're such a person who sets short-term goals, multiple short-term goals,
Yeah.
and you continue to achieve them,
Achieve
set
that,
the next
yeah.
goal. Did you set any long-term goals as well when you started, or do you have any long-term goals now?
Now, yes, I do. For me, it's now. I always want to prove myself that last season I did this. I want to do much better than what I did last season. So I want to work hard for that, and that is what keeps me going. I did. Suppose I scored 2 goals this season. I want to score 4, 6, like that. So that is every year my target improves and increases.
Got it. When did you start playing in the defensive midfield role? Was it that since the beginning, or did you switch positions? How did you get there?
To when I went for my school trials, I went as a goalkeeper.
Of
I
course.
played my first match as a goalkeeper. Then I went for the club. There I gave my trial as a striker. Then the club coach, the under 14 coach, because of my height, all the rest of the boys were short.
Short.
So because of my height, he put me as a midfielder. And from then on, I played midfielder.
When did you start scoring goals, enjoying goals? What was your first professional goal? When was that? How did it feel?
Professional, I think I-League I have scored against Mohun Bagan or something. I don't
Mohun
know.
Bagan game?
Yeah.
Oh, big.
Before that, I don't remember, but I-League and then ISL also, national team also I have scored. So,
What did it feel like जब आपने अपना पहला goal मारा? Because not a lot of defensive midfielders score a lot of goals.
Pehla, see, for me, scoring goals was not that important. I love to score, I love to attack, but the most important thing was the winning thing, win with the team. So that was more important. That is why I don't remember when I scored my first goal. For me, the most important thing was to win. It doesn't matter if I score or someone score. It doesn't matter, but the most important thing is to win.
Win. Right. आपका first India call up कब है आपको senior team में?
2015 against Nepal friendly.
What was that moment like? जब आपको पता चला कि oh, I am going to wear that badge.
Yeah, it was amazing. As I told you earlier that I had set my targets that I want to play the national team. So when I got the call up, I was so amazed that finally I achieved it. When I came in in the second half. The coach was Steven Constantine, as you all know. So I came in in second half. It was amazing. Even though I didn't had a great match, but it was amazing. I got to learn a lot because it was a different experience for me to play at the highest level. So it was amazing.
And you also scored a goal.
No. That was not. This was a friendly, and when I scored was in SAF Cup.
What was that like?
It was
Scoring a goal for India.
amazing. It's amazing.
थोड़ा describe करना किधर से क्या कैसे मारा?
It was a free kick, and I just happened to be there at the right spot, and the ball came, and I just banged it.
Right place, right
I didn't
time.
even look right, left, and it was from the close distance, from 18 yards something.
D box के पास.
Yeah, D box के
And
पास.
then what did you do? Like वो moment goal मार दिया अब क्या?
भाई वो moment में कुछ पता नहीं. It was more about scoring, and I think the game was draw. We were losing or something. I don't remember exactly, but when I scored, I was like, oh my! Finally, yes, yes.
We'll talk about the people that have influenced your career. Every football player needs a mentor, a coach, some support from outside the footballing world. For some people, it's like parents. For some, it's friends, relatives. When you started, तभी who was constantly backing you? Did you have someone, friend? Yeah. What was your parents' reaction like? Which coach mentored you? Thoda just briefly guide me through, and then we'll dive deep.
When I started, uh, my dad was always pushing me. Even when I used to play under 14, 16s and the inter-village tournaments and everything. So my dad was always pushing me, screaming, shouting, in the good terms, footballing terms.
Yeah, yeah.
So he was always there. And then when in the clubs, every coach had a different impact on me. So, but like in my sporting days, there were a lot of coaches who had different impact on me. When I joined the national team, Stephen Constantine, he had different. When I came to ISL, Coach Nello, he gave my first break in the ISL in Northeast. Then Elko changed my position, like from a proper number 6, he changed me to box midfielder. Then I went to Mumbai. Our late George Costa, he changed, he improved me more in the defensive aspect. So, and then Lobera, you know what we did with him, winning double and everything. Now last 2 years with Manolo, it was amazing. Every coach had a different impact on me. But one coach to specify who has been throughout my journey from my childhood till now is my coach Joaquim Castro.
Okay.
So I have been with him till when I was 14, 15. Till now, whenever I get pre-season, I train with him. So still I'm training with him only nowadays.
Beautiful, beautiful. We'll talk about your message to parents of the current generation, because I see a lot of times good potential getting wasted क्योंकि
Yeah.
parents are like अरे football क्यों खेल रहा है, पढ़ाई कर ले जाके, ये सब काम नहीं आएगा, कुछ नहीं होगा. What do you think of that, and what would you like to say to these parents who might not know about Indian football, क्या
football, yeah.
capability है, क्या potential है?
I think I just want to tell them that support their kids. Maybe, it's their decision. But if the kids wants to make some career in football, I hope they support him. As of now, what I see is there are a lot of academies and a lot of parents take interest in their kids. So whenever I go to see a training or whenever I go as a guest in most of the trainings, like last year I used to go with FC Goa and all in the grassroots levels. So I see a lot of parents come there to take interest. They support them, they cheer for them. So I think that's a good sign. I hope the parents continue these things till they become 15, 16, 18, so that at least for a national team also we get good players.
Right. Coming back to your career, Roland, you played for multiple clubs with
Yeah.
multiple people and the national team. Do you have any memories that stand out with a teammate, a locker room story, or a coach? कुछ ऐसे, something that means a lot to you, that's close to your heart.
Uh, the memories when we were in Mumbai, we had a lot of fun. Which the year again with Lobera, the first bubble. The bubble was a new thing for everyone of us here. So we didn't know how it will go. The players were only there and then coaching staff. So it was a new thing, but the way obviously we won the double, that is the thing. But as a group, what we were that group, I didn't find that sort of group in other teams. So that group was amazing.
खुशी हुई सुन के. I was part of the fans in that group. But and then what did it mean to you when you then signed for FC Goa? Because of course
Yeah.
you had a lot of fun. Mumbai means a
Yeah.
lot to you. I hope it does.
Yes. It means a
And
lot.
then coming back to your hometown, so our series we've named it Roots to Boots.
Yeah.
But yours is a story going from roots to boots and back to your
the
roots.
Yeah.
So
No,
what
I,
did-
I had to come back to Goa. So I got this opportunity. So then I thought of it, and then I said, okay, let's give a try. But the love and the respect which I got in Goa when I came back, it was amazing. It was amazing. The cheers when I used to play, amazing.
we have a video for you.
Sign in. This is my school.
Oh.
Yeah. And this is my house.
तुगे गोराबा शिकाय ना
This is my brother.
तो चड पयलोच
My
हेळपाक
mother.
सारको जेवणाचें कितें अशें करून पडोवपाचें नासलें ताका हेळपाचें
Sporting days.
रावली ना हांव खुशाल
My dad.
रावल म्हाका खबर आसली तो हेटलो एक दीस
This is. You saw the trophy? West Coast Brigade game.
Oh, damn,
Player
I
of the
remember
season.
this. I remember this. Right. Well deserved, fully deserved. Midfield tank.
सारको बिलीव करना
My brother.
तेगी एक डेस्टिनी आली ते केएफसी
My brother-in-law.
तूं केन्ना विसरो नाका तूं हुंय सान चलतो
Sisters.
वयर चलतो
Never forget
आमगे
the street
गोंयचे
with you.
मातयेसान तूं वयर चलला आनी सदां
This is the
support
ground.
कितना
My-
प्यारा वीडियो है यार. Entire family
Yeah.
supporting. Did you know this was happening or was it a
No,
surprise
no,
for
no,
you?
I didn't.
Wow.
Baba, hope you're well. Thank you so much for always being there for me. Right from the start of my career at Sporting Club de Goa, you have been that one person who have supported me and seen me going through the struggles and have supported me to come out from it. It really means a lot to me, and it's really a pleasure for me to know you personally, how you are as a professional and on and off the field. I can't say a day when he was not there for me. Always, whenever I needed something, it was you who was always there for me, helping me, guiding me through injuries, through the diet plans, everything. Thank you so much, Baba. And let's make some more memories together. See you soon.
What? How was your bond with?
It was like he was like a brother to me, a younger brother. I knew him. I met him in Sporting. So he came in, and then 1 year after I left for Northeast. So I met him there. Then friendship grew and grew. So till now we are in touch. We meet hardly because he is there, I'm here. So whenever we meet, it's always a memory. Amazing.
You've been known for always smiling and being happy on the pitch, off the pitch. Did you also go through moments where you were struggling or a low phase, and a lot of players have mental health issues which
Yeah.
affect their game? Any moments that you would like to tell us about where you were not as smiley as you usually are?
Yeah, after in Mumbai only, after we won the double, the next season we were in the AFC Cup, Elite Champions League, and that season I trained the most. After we won the double, I trained the most the coming season in the pre-season so that I be fit and do well in the league, ISL as well as in the AFC Champions League.
Yeah.
But then in the pre-season I got my ACL, so that was very heartbreaking. So but then before that I played a few matches also, 5 matches I was there, and then in training session, after 5 matches in one training session I got my ACL, and then the rest season no ISL, no ACL. So So it was very heartbreaking for me. But then mentally I thought that from here there are only two things happen. I don't come back or I come back stronger. So then I trained, I worked hard, I controlled my emotions, and then I worked very hard to get back in best possible shape as I can.
And you've clearly done so.
Yeah, and all the credit goes to the medical staff of Mumbai City FC. Without their help, even Coach Des Bhagigam, who was there at that time, he also helped me. He always kept me with the team, so my mood is there always. You know, if you are training alone, it's entirely different thing. Or when you are with the team, because you get to do a lot of fun stuff. You see the training. You are with your friends all the time. But if you are alone, you are mentally, why me? Why me? You think a lot of negativity comes. So he helped me, medical staff, Sandeep sir, and all the doctor and all of them helped me to get back in the best possible shape.
Amazing. And I know a lot of people who go through injuries.
Yeah.
Not everyone is able to mentally, come back from that. So anything you'd like to say to someone who is struggling with injuries?
If the injuries are part and parcel of the game, you can't deny that. But the only thing is to be patient. I think if you are patient, half of your injury will be healed. You have to be just patient. Just listen to the doctors, what they are saying. They know better than us. So the most important thing is not to give up. Injuries will come, injuries will go. But how you go through that time is the most important. If you give up, then it's gone. But if you keep pushing yourself, if you keep believing that you will come back stronger than ever, then it will happen.
It's all about the mindset.
It's all about the mindset.
Okay, we've gone through quite a journey of yours. Anything else that you would like to talk about, to tell our viewers? Any stories, incidents, or something important to you that we might have missed out on?
The most important thing for me about football and about life is to be happy. Is just enjoy your time with your friends, your family, playing football, or playing any sports also. Just be happy. Just enjoy your days. Enjoy your day. Yeah, there are good days, there are bad days, there are worse days also. But all, as you say, the good thing about time, it changes. Maybe if you stick to it, it will change. But I think that is more important for me, is to be happy, to be always making fun of others, be happy, all those things. It's important in football also, in our lives also. But
फुटबॉल नहीं होता तो क्या कर रहे होते अभी?
अभी फुटबॉल नहीं होता तो आई थिंक मे बी अ पुलिस इंस्पेक्टर. पुलिस
क्या बात है, you got
पुलिस
the
में
bill
भर्ती
for it.
होता था पक्का.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Rahul.
Thank you.
One message for young Indian footballers who are starting to make their way into the professional circuit.
For young footballers, just believe in yourself, work hard, everything is there, but the most important thing is to be disciplined. I think that is where everything lies. If you're not disciplined enough, then I think you will go that far. But if you're disciplined enough, if you're passionate about the thing, what you want to do, what you want to achieve, I think that will take you a longer way.
Amazing. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you
It
so
is,
much. Thank you.
Crazy experience for me to be talking to you and going through your journey with you. So thank you so much for
Thank
doing
you
this.
so much.
I have
Thank
thoroughly
you.
enjoyed it.
It's my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
That was Roland Borges. If you enjoyed this conversation, let me know what resonated the most with you in the comments down below. Thanks for listening in. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. I'll see you in the next one.